This is going to be a very frustrated review of my experience at Vetco Total Care, the one on McDowell in Avondale specifically. My service dog Lucifer is an itchy boy. He has a Cytopoint injection that he gets every now and then to make sure that he's not having his dust mite allergy aggravate him too badly. He is a cardiac alert and response service dog, which means that he stays with me at all times. We have not been separated for more than a few minutes. We normally get his injections at a different location of the Vetco, but we had a nail trim scheduled for this day, so we decided to go to this location instead. From the get-go, this location was different. After we checked in and got seated, they started asking medical questions across the lobby. After asking a few questions across the lobby, they let me know from across the lobby that they would be sending me a treatment plan to sign. We knew we were there for Cytopoint, and we just were waiting to get put in a room. So after they sent me the treatment plan, I signed it. A couple minutes after I signed the treatment plan, someone came out with a couple of slip leashes in their hand, saying that they needed to take Lucifer from my side to take him back to the exam room. Without me. That is not what we sign up to do with my service dog. After assuring me that it was just going to be for the exam, I reluctantly allowed them to take Lucifer back. My dog is extremely used to body handling, and while he is a big baby, he is not one to yell and scream at nothing. So when they took him back for an exam, us fully expecting them to bring him back out, put us in a room, and administer the Cytopoint in front of us, imagine my surprise when I hear the familiar sound of my service dog screaming behind the door. Not just once, but twice. As you can imagine, I was absolutely furious. They told me that it was because his ear was slightly inflamed and he didn't like having his ears touched. They also said it might have been because the Cytopoint, which they administered while he was back there, might have burned a bit. Remember, my dog is a service dog and is extremely used to body handling. There are videos up of him having injections and IVs done. He didn't bat an eye, he didn't scream, he didn't whine. Something seems extremely off here. If they insist on having you separated from your dog, especially a service dog, to have your exam and treatment done at a vet clinic, run. At no point in our visit did we see the inside of an exam room. We never met a vet. My service dog wears a muzzle to the vet to desensitize in case of emergency. A muzzle that typically comes off during the exam process so that they can do a full oral exam and check capillary refill. That didn't get to happen because they weren't in the room with us and they didn't get to remove the muzzle at all. Yet somehow his visit summary still reflects that they were able to check those specific things when the muzzle was never removed. We will be steering clear, and I hope we're able to help some others steer clear too.